I'm Luca Comai. I'm a professor of plant biology. I'm also a member of the Genome Center where I'm resident. I study plant genomes, how to accelerate plant breeding, and a number of things related to it. I'm funded by the National Science Foundation and also by the Department of Energy. And the purpose of the funding is to understand essentially two different things. One is how clonal plants, plants which are propagated instead of being planted from seeds, such as potato, grapevine, fruit trees, we like to understand how those plants evolve in a clonal fashion. This is important because many of the top varieties used in the United States and around the world are actually clonal variants. The other project that we do is to understand how you can cause the loss of one parental genome in certain crosses. This is a process called haploid induction, and it was originally invented by a colleague of mine called Simon Chan. And over the years, we have worked on both the mechanistic basis of it, but also how you can make it more and more efficient so that it can be extended to more and more crops. And the advantage of this is that you can accelerate the pace of breeding and make a variety ready for the public in a much reduced time. We were able to identify the change that underlies a clonal variant, which is the most sold fresh market potato in the United States. There is a change affecting a gene that determines plant maturity, which we have identified, and I think that discovery will enable breeders to purposely target it and achieve similar changes in other material that is being bred. Well, I think that what people would see is effectively a decay of the success rate in agriculture in the United States. A lot of the research that we do, some of it pursues basic question, but often this basic question turn to be extremely relevant to the breeding of crops and to the development of better and better varieties. I think that we also would lose competitiveness with regard of other nations where funding is probably likely to continue unabated and to focus on major activities which will be necessary to essentially breed the crops that will feed our population and also will be more and more tolerant to the type of environmental changes that we see.